Hey geeks, welcome to another edition of Geekculture Unboxing. Today we have for you Prime 1 Studios Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 80s movie set. So we have the whole set. They're all numbered 63 of 750 made. We're showing you the art boxes. We're not going to unbox each individual one. We're going to show you the outside boxes. Very nicely done by Prime 1 Studios, Nickelodeon. You've got Mikey, Donatello, Leonardo, Raphael, and then on the side you've got what the complete set looks like, which you'll see in a little bit. We'll give you a Lazy Susan roundabout 360 of it. You've got the back credits. And then on the side you've got Michelangelo, again Donatello. Each one has, so they all have the same style box. And so we're going to open all these up. We'll have them all set up. Stay with us. We are going to do a comparison after we do the unboxing of these.
That one's the exclusive version?
Ah.
I think the Mikey did.
Yeah, the Mikey has Mikey's exclusive. Good pointing that out. He's got the nunchuck and Shredder's mask, it looks like.
With the one-piece rope.
we'll look at that in a minute. Remember, the two-piece rope came in part 2. It wasn't in part 1. So we'll address that as we go. So we're going to go ahead and unbox these. Again, we're going to compare this set with the NECA set that we previously.
Yeah, you have to order these as a set.
So you've already seen the 360 of Leo. Now we're going to do a short side-by-side with the NECA quarter scale Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles so that you can see the difference with Prime 1 and the NECA. And then towards the end of the video, we'll show you Prime 1, NECA, and Sideshow. So to bring him up, actually let's put him up here like that. There you have the actual size comparison. So they're just about the same size. NECA costs you about 130 bucks. The Prime 1 will cost you about 500 bucks, maybe a little more with shipping, or if you have to buy off the secondary market.
Yeah, careful with that secondary.
Yeah, that's secondary. The difference that you get with the two is the NECA one, you can see a clear detail of the skin, the texture of the skin. You get that right off the bat. Now you see a texture on the Prime 1, but it's not as prominent as it is on the NECA. The other thing is, and I'm seeing it from back here, the resin is got a little bit of transparency to it because the light from the camera is actually coming through on the figure. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But what I was looking for that I was going to show is that I'm going to turn Leo around here. And as we said in the other video, you can see the spots on Leo's skin. I don't see those spots on the Prime 1, do you?
No.
And of course the bandana is sculpted. The only thing that's actually material is the belt. It looks like it may be of a minimal leather material. The really standout part about it, aside from the base from the Prime 1, real metal swords. They're not sharp, but they're metal, and that is sweet.
Yeah.
It would have been nice if the ladder would have been metal. I mean, metal, come on, give me metal.
Yeah, that would be good. Eyes look good. Face looks good.
Well, one thing too we also brought up is these look closer to what you see in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Part of it probably is just the sculpt, is that you have that that different material, but these you definitely get a more accurate look of the turtles you see in the movie, where these you get similar, but it's not as exact.
So it comes out to the collector, what do you like? Again, we pointed out last video, if you want articulation, if you want the ability to pose, to turn a head, maybe the NECA is what you're looking for. If you just want to recapture the rooftop scene from the first movie where they face off against the Shredder, maybe the Prime 1 is what you want. But with the base, it gives it such a more dynamic presence than just having the figure by itself. So we do want to point that out.
Yeah.
And we're back. So we have for you Prime 1 Studios Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Movie Edition. We have NECA's Quarter Scale Movie Edition and the Sideshow Comicquettes Turtles sets, all for you to see, for you to judge and decide which one do you need in your collection. And let me tell you, it was very tedious for us to set this up, so we would appreciate a like or two or even a subscribe for the effort that Team Geekculture went through to put all this together for you geeks. But
it's hell, brother. It's hell.
It's a lot of effort, geeks. But you know, you get a little bit of everything with each one. With the Prime 1, you get a static pose on the rooftop. If you got the exclusive, you get the one rope nunchuck and the Shredder mask.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that's interesting. Let's talk about that real quick. So, in our review of the NECA Turtles, the box doesn't say which one it's from, but it kind of alludes to it's the first movie. Now, Mikey has a dual rope nunchuck. The Prime 1 has a single rope nunchuck. Which one's more accurate? I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and watch both movies. I haven't seen it in a long time. Have you, Rachel? When's the last time you saw it?
I don't know. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh, I can tell you exactly the last time I saw it. It was in Corpus Christi on a big giant movie screen.
That long ago, huh?
Yeah,
so we'll double check that. But again, I prefer the one rope style. I believe the cameraman Diego prefers the one rope style.
I prefer the one rope, and then two, the Prime 1 nunchucks are wood.
Are wood, yeah. The Prime 1. With Prime 1, you get an increased quality that we talked about on the NECA review. You get metal swords, you get metal size, and you get wood rope nunchucks.
Those are sweet.
That's awesome, Prime 1. And that base, that connecting base, that's awesome, Prime 1. We love that.
Big base.
And you'll notice a difference on the Sideshow one. Mikey actually comes with a chain nunchuck. So a resin wood with chain nunchuck, and all the rest is all resin. And again, I would love if the sword was metal. I would love if the side was metal, but Sideshow chose to go with resin. And you might see at home, yes, they are indeed fact signed by Kevin Eastman.
What? How'd you pull that off?
Kevin's a good friend of ours.
Oh, that guy.
That guy.
Oh, that Kevin.
What's his name?
So again, this is all for you guys to make your decision. Which one do you need in your collection? We know you guys love turtles. You guys can decide. Do you want to spend? It's about $3,000 for the set, the Sideshow set.
Yeah, that came out a while ago.
A long time ago. You'll spend $2,000 on the Prime 1 set, or you'll spend about $500 on the NECA set. So you guys, you tell me. What do you guys like? What would you prefer?
Sideshow.
Sideshow, you like the Comicquette?
And then Prime 1 is a close second. Close second. I like the connecting base. You know, that whole connecting base is really nice. It shows that whole rooftop scene.
It would have been great if those connected.
Yes, yeah. And I mean, it's almost there, but still, you know, it's still great because you do get the comic book version style where you can put the all red as far as the bandanas, like it originally was done.
And even
So-
the boxes for Sideshow are in the black and white comic
Yeah.
style. It's
Yeah.
it's
So,
awesome.
Yeah, that's a nice thing too. But I mean, it's like 1A and 1B with me right now. But as far as for something, you know, feasible to get right away, the NECA Turtles.
Yeah, because they're out. They're pretty readily available. They're
Yeah.
starting to disappear from store shelves, so you might want to get your set while you can.
Watch the prices, guys. That's the main thing. Watch the prices. Don't go to some place that's if they have them for over 150, you look somewhere else.
Yeah, look online.
Yeah.
Next year, next summer, if you're paying 200, that's gonna be about the going rate. That's
Yeah.
a year afterwards. If NECA doesn't re-release them, you're gonna be paying 200 for the originals.
I mean, I hate to say it, it's gonna happen right now. Stores have sets that they're gonna be sitting on, that they're just gonna wait until, you know, I hate to say it, that one guy comes in and says, hey, I've been looking for these guys. They're kind of, oh yeah, we have a complete set, sir. You know, it's, oh, all of a sudden, you know, you call in, but as they say, cash is king, you know.
Yeah.
How about you, Rachel? What do you?
I don't know. I'm torn because each one has its merits. I mean, the Sideshow is if you have to have the comic book versions, those are the ones to go in.
Yeah.
And even though they don't have the connecting bases, you still get that cohesive feel with each of the different rooftops. And the NECA ones are definitely a lower price range, and they're still good quality. Like I mentioned when we were comparing them, they do look better.
The texture.
The texture, the detailing, even the faces, it looks closer to what we saw in the movie than the Prime 1 does. In the Prime 1, you still get that movie feel, but you also get the dynamic scene of all of them in the pose on the rooftop.
Look at the
So,
8x10s.
really, it's depending on your preferences and your price range. Like, there's something for everybody.
And one more thing we'd like to point out for Prime 1. So with each individual turtle, of course Prime 1 and XM, they have a picture of the statue, and then they have how to put together. But what we really loved about these pictures is they're basically an 8x10 that you can take and have signed if you don't want to take the turtle. We know most collectors are probably going to take the base to get signed, but I mean, these look really cool, and they would look really nice framed with your collectible.
Yeah.
So another
little
plus,
thing, yeah.
Prime 1. Great job, Prime 1.
Yeah.
Great
nice one.
job.
Nice, beautiful, you know, one of those like studio portraits, you know.
Yeah. Very well done.
Yeah. It's no
So-
glamour shot, but you know.
In closing, anything else you guys want to add?
The face on Mike is better on this one.
So our cameraman Diego, he likes the face on the Prime 1 Studios more than he likes the smiling face on Mikey up here. I'm going to debate with you. I like the faces on the comicquettes.
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah,
like
I mean,
that.
For Diego, he said he's a comic fan, so he does prefer the Sideshow ones.
Yeah.
Of course.
So for this edition of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Unboxing, we'll see you geeks next time.
Teenage Mutant Ninja